It's the 2020 Sportys, Greater Orlando's Night of Champions, presented by Orlando Health.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 Sportys, Greater Orlando's Night of Champions, presented by Orlando Health. First introduced in 2011, the Sportys were an award show dedicated to the Greater Orlando sports community. The show recognized dozens of athletes and professionals for their unwavering work and performance in our local sports industry. The Sportys continued in this format through 2013. After a 6-year hiatus, the Sportys are back with a new focus. This time around, we're honoring sports business professionals whose contributions and impact are vital in making Greater Orlando one of the country's premier sports destinations. The Greater Orlando Sports Commission has been working on behalf of the Central Florida community since 1993. Here's a look back at some of the more recent highlights.
So when does it start? It starts with a mission, driven by a Greater Orlando. It starts with a region united by a love for the game. When does it stop? It doesn't. Because here there is no off-season. It starts when you accept the challenge, when you share the love, when there's a reason to rally. When I becomes we. It starts when you have access to every court, every field, every moment. It starts when you have options. Lots of options. It starts when you come for the game, but stay for the magic. When we shoot for the belt, the cup, the gold. So when does it start? It starts when you say, go.
To kick off tonight's televised event, please welcome Jason Siegel, Greater Orlando Sports Commission President and Chief Executive Officer.
Thank you so much, Jamie. I'm so happy to be here tonight to celebrate all of the tremendous talent that resides here in our Greater Orlando sports ecosystem. It's an honor and privilege to be able to collaborate with so many of these individuals on our collective efforts to promote our wonderful destination, drive economic impact, and bring some of the greatest sporting events in the world to our region. We've had a number of highlights this past year, going back to last summer's MLS All-Star Game. We hosted our men's and women's national soccer teams, the Arnold Palmer Invitational, ECNL Soccer, high school championships, and when COVID-19 struck, our community came together to welcome WWE's WrestleMania, American Junior Golf, bass fishing, AAU volleyball, and of course, in a historic moment, Major League Soccer and the NBA brought their leagues to ESPN Wide World of Sports. We have an incredible team at the Greater Orlando Sports Commission who has been working tirelessly to make tonight's event a reality. We received a tremendous number of nominations, and we're so proud to introduce Orlando Health as our title sponsor, along with our 51 finalists in 12 categories. Our board of directors were tasked with the next to impossible responsibility of selecting a winner in each category to receive these beautiful awards from United Trophy. While it was our original intent to bring hundreds of folks from the 36 sports stakeholders in Orlando together for a live event, we're so thrilled that News 6 and all of tonight's sponsors stepped up to help us continue with the awards, in addition to shining a spotlight on the wonderful professionals that have done such great work in our community. We wanted to have the opportunity to raise money for the residents in our community that are struggling and hurting right now due to the effects of the pandemic and the resulting economic downturn. As a way to give back, we have asked all of our finalists and our partners to join with us to raise money for United Way's Alice Fund. And here with me tonight to explain more about the Alice Fund is my friend and the president and CEO of the Heart of Florida United Way, Jeff Hayward.
Thank you, Jason. The question I often get asked is, who is Alice? Well, you know Alice. In fact, you might even be Alice. Alice is an acronym describing nearly 50% of Central Florida families who work hard every day, but can barely afford their basic needs like rent or utilities, food or childcare. Asset limited, income constrained, employed. That's Alice. Little or no assets, such as savings, low-wage jobs, where if they don't work, they don't get paid, but they're employed, working hard every day, sometimes 2 or 3 jobs, just to support their families. Alice struggles every day, but the pandemic hit these workers harder than others. Many of their jobs were scaled back or eliminated altogether. Today, many face imminent eviction from their homes. They'll have trouble finding new affordable housing, and their children will be significantly impacted. Alice needs your help.
Now please welcome to the stage, representing tonight's presenting sponsor, Orlando Health, Jackie Hayter, Director of Sports Partnerships and Marketing.
Good evening. Orlando Health is proud to celebrate an evening of sports in Greater Orlando and the talented people behind the scenes that create such a wonderful culture we all cheer for in our hometown. Before we start, I want to take a moment to send a sincere thank you to all the healthcare workers in Central Florida who right now are continuing to work through a global pandemic through fear of the unknown. They have gone months without days off and sacrificed so much to ensure the health and well-being of our community. You are the true heroes tonight, and we thank you. Since the beginning of the pandemic, Orlando Health has been committed to caring for our sports community through testing and treatment of COVID-19, as well as consulting with local sports groups, including Orlando City, Orlando Pride, Orlando Ballet, and Seminole State College Athletics. Orlando Health was the medical engine behind the MLS's back tournament, constantly coordinating with their medical teams across the country to ensure a successful and healthy return to sport at Disney. Orlando Health has committed to UCF Athletics that we will walk with them every step of the way through this global pandemic. We're partnering with community sports groups, high schools, colleges, and pro sports to ensure that sport has a healthy and safe place in this community. We are unwavering in our commitment to the health of our sports partners, and we are grateful to be here tonight to celebrate so many of them. Thank you.
Let's get the show started. Please welcome Emmy Award-winning sportscaster and head of Full Sail University's School of Sportscasting, which bears his name, the legendary Dan Patrick.
Best in Sports Media.
Jamie, thank you. These finalists all contribute to the greater Orlando sports community by being that liaison between sports and the general public. They do everything from chasing down the athletes to get those interviews, showcasing the top plays, and bringing excitement straight to our door. So let's take a look at our finalists for Best in Sports Media.
The nominees for Best in Sports Media are Jesse Liebman, Orlando Solar Bears; Mark Daniels, UCF Athletics; Miguel Gallardo, Orlando City Soccer Club; and Patricia Maldonado, Florida Cup.
On behalf of Full Sail University's Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting and all of our students, we're proud to present the award for Best in Sports Media. And the Sporty goes to Mark Daniels, UCF Athletics. Mark, congratulations, and to all the finalists, congratulations.
First, I want to say thank you so much to the Greater Orlando Sports Commission for everything they do, as well as putting on this Sporties event. Thank you also to Orlando Health, the sponsor, and the wonderful folks at WKMG. I'm honored to receive this special award. A very talented group of finalists, all worthy of receiving this honor and all incredibly passionate and hardworking at what they do. It's a special award for me, and I can't say thank you enough to the selection committee. And go Knights! Charge on!
Now please welcome Sam Stark, Vice President of Communications and External Relations at Rollins College, as well as a past president of the Greater Orlando Sports Commission, to present the best in game day and team operations. Go Tars!
Best in game day and team operations.
From game operations to event execution to sports performance, our next award finalists all contribute to the greater Orlando sports landscape. Let's check out our finalists for Best in Game Day and Team Operations, presented by Mission Inn Resort and Club.
The nominees for Best in Game Day and Team Operations are Tim Cass, USTA National Campus; John Hughes, Track Shack; Laiz Lawant, Florida Cup; and David Storm with the Orlando Magic.
Please welcome Roy Schindel from Mission Inn Resort and Club.
On behalf of the Mission Inn Resort and Club, we're proud to present the award for the best in-game day and team operations. And the Sporty goes to Tim Cass with the United States Tennis Association National Campus.
I want to congratulate all the finalists for this wonderful recognition, and a special thank you to Go Sports and for all the things they do to promote sports in Central Florida and the great partnership we all have with Go Sports. A special thank you to UCF, Tavistock, all our patrons. This recognition wouldn't be possible without the incredible staff we have that deliver on 275 event days and just make it a special place for the sport of tennis in Central Florida.
Here to present Best in Facility Operations is Scott Carr, Deputy Athletic Director of Brand Activation for UCF Athletics and Go Sports Executive Board member.
Best in Facility Operations.
As sports fans, we oftentimes never realize what goes on behind the scenes to make an event happen. The finalists in this next category know exactly what it takes. Here are the finalists for Best in Facility Operations, presented by 2022 Special Olympics USA Games.
The nominees for Best in Facility Operations are Charles Leone Jr., Orlando Venues; Jose Mola, ESPN Wide World of Sports; Jay Noble, Full Sail University; and Jessica West, Orlando City Soccer Club.
Joining us from the 2022 Special Olympics USA Games is Abigail Adams, known to her friends on social media as Abigail the Advocate. Abigail serves on the Athlete Leadership Council and enjoys competing in gymnastics, cheerleading, stand-up paddleboard, and the triathlon, just to name a few.
It is an honor to represent Special Olympics and all my fellow athletes. For Best in Facility Operations, the Sporty goes to Jose Mola, ESPN Wide World of Sports.
Thank you so much, right? Having this honor of being not only nominated, but actually win this award is an amazing dream come true. But I also realize that I'm here not representing myself, I'm representing the leaders and the cast at the ESPN Wide World of Sports that put together these amazing events, no matter who the audience is, whether it's the Major League Soccer tournament that brings back their season, or the NBA restart, or youth sports. The team takes the same amount of care and dedication to deliver a world-class experience to each one of them. So I'm honored to accept this award. I'm also honored to accept this award on behalf of all the cast and leaders at the ESPN Wide World of Sports. I will say certainly thank you to my family, who are my inspiration every day. So Lourdes and Gabby and Colby, thank you for all your support over the years to be able to make this happen. Once again, congratulations to all the nominees, and thank you to the Greater Orlando Sports Commission for making this possible.
Still to come on the 2020 Sporties, the awards for Best in Marketing, Best in Communications and Public Relations, Best in Corporate Partnerships, and Best in Sales. This year's 2020 Sporties are presented by Full Sail University's Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting, Mission Inn Resort and Club, 2022 Special Olympics USA Games, and our title partner, Orlando Health.
And we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up. In spite of the ache, we'll rise up. And we'll do it 1,000 times again.
Problems, the ones nobody talks about at cocktail parties. We go looking for them. No matter the obstacles, no matter the odds, we surround a community's most critical problems, and we fight. United Way fights for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community. Will you?
If you or your organization resides in Lake, Osceola, Orange, or Seminole County, or the city of Orlando, and you love sports, we'd love to get you involved with the Greater Orlando Sports Commission. Whether it's in a leadership position, or as a corporate partner, or a volunteer, contact us so we can discuss ways in which we can support each other's businesses. Established in 1993, the Greater Orlando Sports Commission is tasked with driving economic impact for the region and generating exposure for our great destination. For more information, visit GreaterOrlandoSports.com and click on Get Involved to join our team.
As Central Florida continues to reopen, doing your part matters. For the safety and protection of everyone's health, we all have a hand in doing our part. That means our businesses and consumers are following the safety protocols by wearing masks, washing hands, and practicing social distancing. Let's sustain that sense of community, because here in Central Florida, during good times and hard times, our sense of community makes us stronger. Let's stick to the guidelines. That way we are all safer and stronger together. Learn more at doyourpartorl.com.
Hi, I'm Sam Stark, Vice President at Rollins College, and on behalf of President Grant Cornwell and our student athletes at the college, we just want to wish a hearty congratulations to Penny Parker. You're a fantastic role model for our student athletes, and we couldn't be more proud of you. Go Tars.
I'm Ricardo Villar, CEO of the Florida Cup, and I'm honored to have both Patricia and Lais nominated to this year's awards. Patricia has worked 3 World Cups in the past. She brings tremendous experience to our team, and Lais is the apprentice that quickly mastered her field. Good luck, girls.
Hello, I'm Michael Dowse, CEO and Executive Director of the United States Tennis Association. I'm excited here today to recognize Kurt Kamperman and Tim Cass. Believe it or not, it was 4 years ago that Kurt and Tim had the vision to create the world's largest tennis campus right here in Lake Nona, Florida. And over those 4 years, their vision has become reality. We have hundreds of thousands of people going through our doors every year, and some of the world's best programming when it comes to tennis. And speaking of tennis, what a great time for tennis. We all acknowledge it's been a challenging year with the coronavirus. But as we come out of this, there's no better sport for everyone. Tennis is the perfect social distancing sport. It's perfect for intellectual stimulation, and most importantly, it's fun. So again, congratulations to Kurt and Tim for all their efforts and for creating one of the greatest tennis campuses in the world.
It's the 2020 Sportys, Greater Orlando's Night of Champions, presented by Orlando Health.
Please welcome Chris Carmody, shareholder at Gray Robinson and Go Sports Executive Board member, to present the Best in Marketing.
Best in Marketing.
This group of finalists knows exactly how to connect to their incredible fan bases and market their organizations. Let's take a look at our finalists for Best in Marketing, presented by Berman Hopkins CPAs and Associates.
The nominees for Best in Marketing are Pedro Arroyo, Orlando City Soccer Club; Tanya Boley, Orlando Venues; Sarah Brown, Track Shack; and Laura Connor, Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard.
Joining us is Chris McDermott, partner at Berman Hopkins CPAs and Associates.
On behalf of Berman Hopkins CPAs and Associates, we are proud to present for Best in Marketing. And the Sporty goes to Laura Connor from Arnold Palmer Invitational.
Thank you so much to the Go Sports team for this recognition. In a time of such uncertainty in our industry, it's so nice to see many individuals being recognized in such a fun way. So thanks again for including me, and congratulations to all the nominees and winners tonight.
Our next Sporty, Best in Communications and Public Relations, will be presented by two former Go Sports chairmen, Mike Millay, managing partner of Clancy Sports Properties, and Greg Lee, partner of Baker Hostetler.
Best in Communications and Public Relations.
Our next group of finalists utilize a variety of mediums and are always strategizing new ways to communicate and connect to the world.
Let's check out our finalists in Best in Communications and Public Relations, presented by the Orlando Sports Foundation.
The nominees for Best in Communications and PR are Ed Cahill, Orlando City Soccer Club, Eric DeSalvo, UCF Athletics, Joel Glass, Orlando Magic, and Casey Tanous, Full Sail University.
Please welcome Alan Gooch, Chief Executive Officer of Orlando Sports Foundation and Director of the Cure Bowl.
On behalf of the Orlando Sports Foundation, we are honored to present the Best in Communications and PR Award. And the Sporty goes to Eric DeSalvo, UCF Athletics. Congratulations, Eric. Well deserved.
Wow, thank you so much, Greater Orlando Sports Commission, for this Sporty Award. I especially want to thank my wife, Jessica, for her continued support and for also putting up with my tweeting day and night. To Danny White, Scott Carr, Jimmy Skiles, and all of my superiors. To our hashtag content team, the best in the country, Courtney, Peter, Chris Brennan, Saeed Alpazar, and all of our interns. To our video folks, Brand Advancement Communications, they are awesome. To Night Nation, thank you so much for all of your continued support and engagement. To the UCF Twitter Mafia, you're the real deal. And to our student athletes, without you, this would not be possible. Thank you all.
Please welcome Jackie Hayter, Director of Sports Partnerships and Marketing for Orlando Health and former Chairman of Go Sports Executive Board, to present the Best in Corporate Partnerships.
Best in Corporate Partnerships.
From sponsorship to premium services, the next group of finalists develop and deliver strategic opportunities for their corporate partners. Here are the finalists for Best in Corporate Partnerships, presented by OUC, the reliable one.
The nominees for Best in Corporate Partnerships are Wayne Bannatyne, Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard, Bill Houston, UCF Athletics, J.T. McWalters, Orlando Magic, and Lauren Poppy, Orlando City Soccer Club.
Joining us from OUC, the reliable one, please welcome Linda Ferrone.
It's an honor to present the Best in Corporate Partnerships on behalf of OUC, the reliable one. And the Sporty goes to Wayne Bannatyne with Arnold Palmer Invitational.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much to the Greater Orlando Sports Commission for recognizing all of this incredible talent tonight. I'd also like to thank the best staff on the PGA Tour, the people I work with on a daily basis, along with our 1,400 plus volunteers that make our event happen every year. I'd also like to thank all of our corporate sponsors, including our presenting sponsor MasterCard and our two associate sponsors, Hertz and Orlando Health. And lastly, I'd like to thank my family for all of their support. I hope to see everybody out at Bay Hill in March, and have a great evening. Thanks again.
Here to present the Best in Sales is John Sabor, Executive Vice President of Special Events for WWE and a former president of the Greater Orlando Sports Commission.
Best in Sales.
This group of outstanding finalists specializes in ticketing,
premium sales, and business development, all the while driving revenue and growth for their respective organizations. Let's look at the finalists for Best in Sales Award presented by United Trophy.
The nominees for Best in Sales are Luke Burkett, Tampa Bay Buccaneers; Jack Linsky, Orlando Magic; Haley Meyer, Orlando Magic; Janet Stevens, Mission Inn and Club; and Kaylee Watson, Osceola Heritage Park.
Please welcome Chrissy Martinez, General Manager for United Trophy.
On behalf of United Trophy, we are honored to present the Best in Sales Award. And the Sporty goes to Jack Linsky with Orlando Magic.
I would like to start off by thanking the Greater Orlando Sports Commission for this prestigious award. I would also like to thank the Orlando Magic sales leadership team for putting me in the position and pushing me every day to be the best I can be. I would also like to thank my wife Laura and daughter Brianna for their unwavering support. And finally, I would like to thank the Central Florida community for their continued support over the years. Thank you again, and go Magic.
Still to come on the 2020 Sporties, the awards for Best in Social Responsibility, Sponsorship Activation of the Year, and Best in Business Operations. This year's 2020 Sporties are presented by Pizza Hut, Orlando Sports Foundation, Berman Hopkins CPAs and Associates, United Trophy and Awards, and our title partner, Orlando Health.
And we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up. In spite of the ache, we'll rise up. And we'll do it 1,000 times again.
We miss them as much as you do. The game-winning plays, the nights out with friends and family, the big-time adventures, and all those little things that make life sweet. But you know what? Some things are worth waiting for. So let's do the stay-at-home thing. Let's do the distancing thing. Let's do whatever it takes to get through this safely. Because if we do, well, it won't be long before we can all get back to the one thing we miss the most, each other.
Hi, I'm Paul Mears, President of the Florida Citrus Sports Board of Directors. On behalf of FCS, I'd like to recognize our friends and colleagues across Central Florida, many of whom have been honored here tonight. The road we're traveling isn't on the map, but the challenges we're all facing and overcoming have brought out the best in each of us. Closer to home, I can't say enough about the ingenuity I've seen from our team at FCS, and I'm so proud of the impact we've continued to have in our community over the past several months. Thanks again to all of you for continuing to do what you do. We'll get through this, and we look forward to hosting you at Camping World Stadium again soon. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave Franco, Vice President of Academic Affairs at Full Sail University. On behalf of Full Sail, please allow me to extend our congratulations to our President Gary Jones, Vice President of Events Jay Noble, and Director of Public Relations Casey Tanuse. We are so proud of your continual achievements and for representing Full Sail during the 2020 Sporty Awards ceremony. Many thanks to Go Sports and best of luck to all of tonight's nominees.
Janet, I want you to know how much we think of you and all the wonderful things you've done for us here at the Mission Inn. We think you are a rock star and deserve this award. Congratulations.
It's the 2020 Sporties, Greater Orlando's Night of Champions, presented by Orlando Health.
Our next award is Best in Social Responsibility. To present the award, please welcome Farron Kelly, Vice President, ESPN Wide World of Sports, Run Disney and Disney's Water Parks, and Go Sports Executive Board Member.
Best in Social Responsibility.
Our next group of finalists led their organizations in initiatives that focus on positive and inclusive impact for the community. Here are the nominees for Best in Social Responsibility, presented by Think Creative.
The nominees for Best in Social Responsibility are Cesar Cesario, American Diabetes Association; Kaya Forget, Orlando City Foundation; Malika Harrison, Orlando Magic; and Gary Jones, Full Sail University.
Now joining us is President of Think Creative, Mark Freed.
On behalf of Think Creative, we are honored to present the Best in Social Responsibility Award. And the Sporty goes to Malika Harrison with the Orlando Magic.
Good evening. It is an esteemed honor to receive the Sporty Awards for Best in Social Responsibility. Congratulations to all the finalists, for I know we share a deep passion for service to our Central Florida community. I'm also grateful for my family, friends, and colleagues who are able to share this special occasion with me, many of whom have inspired me along the way and keep me grounded in what matters most. Thank you, Greater Orlando Sports Commission, for this distinguished Sporties Award. I promise to use this platform to shine a light on Black women in sports. Thank you.
Here to present Sponsorship Activation of the Year is Joni Sherm, author, chair of the organizing committee of the 1994 FIFA World Cup in Orlando, and a former president of Go Sports.
Sponsorship Activation of the Year.
These exceptional partnerships showcase branded activations through innovation by raising awareness. Let's look at the finalists for Sponsorship Activation of the Year, presented by Osceola Heritage Park.
The nominees for Sponsorship Activation of the Year are Delivering Hope Pajama Party and Mattress Giveaway, City Furniture and Orlando City Soccer Club; Jersey Partnership and Annual Pass Incentive, Disney Parks and Orlando Magic; FBC Mortgage March to Cure, presented by Lincoln Property Company and the Cure Bowl; Fun Spot America's year-round activation with Florida Citrus Sports.
Please welcome Rob Larson, General Manager of Osceola Heritage Park.
On behalf of Osceola County and Osceola Heritage Park, we are honored to present the Sponsorship Activation of the Year. And the Sporty goes to City Furniture, in partnership with the Orlando City Soccer Club.
Wow, what an honor to accept this award in recognition of our 2019 Delivering Hope event with the Orlando City Soccer Club. As a family and a community-minded company, it is important for us to be able to partner with organizations that share our values and commitment to giving back. Teaming up with Orlando City to give brand new beds to 100 local kids in need was one of the highlights of our year, and we can't wait to do it again with you all. Thank you to the Orlando City Soccer Club, my City Furniture family, and everyone else that helped make a huge difference in these kids' lives through the Delivering Hope program. Thank you all very much.
Please welcome the Honorable Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings, a lifelong resident of Orlando, to present the Best in Business Operations Award, sponsored by Witham.
Best in Business Operations.
Our next group of nominees are the glue behind the scenes working within their organizations to ensure success. Let's take a look at the nominees for Best in Business Operations.
The nominees for Best in Business Operations are Greg Lee, Baker & Hostetler LLP; Cesar Lopez, Orlando City Soccer Club; Michelle Moretti, Track Shack; and Jorge Senor, ESPN Wide World of Sports.
Joining us is Shonda Horn, Senior Manager with Witham.
It is an honor to represent Witham, and on behalf of our organization, we are proud to present the best in business operations. And the Sporty goes to Cesar Lopez with Orlando City Soccer Club.
Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. It's a real honor to receive this award, and I want to accept it on the behalf of all the great people that work here in this organization and make this the best place to work. I also want to thank Go Sports for having this platform and for putting me in such a distinguished group of nominees. So on behalf of Orlando City, thank you so much, and Go City.
Still to come on the 2020 Sporties, the awards for the Chairman's Award of Excellence and the Executive of the Year. This year's 2020 Sporties are presented by Think Creative, Osceola Heritage Park, Witham, OUC, the reliable one, and our title partner, Orlando Health.
Problems, the ones nobody talks about at cocktail parties. We go looking for them. No matter the obstacles, no matter the odds, we surround a community's most critical problems, and we fight. United Way fights for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in every community. Will you?
As the Orange County Mayor, I want to join our regional sports partners in thanking those who serve on the front lines for keeping us safe.
Thank you for keeping all of us healthy.
Thank you, Orlando. Keep up the great work.
Thank you to all those on the front lines.
You guys are making sacrifices and making sure that our community stays safe.
Just want to take the time today to thank all of our frontline workers in the city of Orlando.
Estou passando para agradecer a todos os médicos, enfermeiros, a todas as pessoas que estão ajudando a todos nós nesse momento ruim que estamos passando.
We look forward to seeing you all again, and thank you for your dedication to the Orlando sports.
We want to personally thank everyone who's been involved in helping to keep this community healthy.
Thank you to our healthcare professionals.
To everyone on the front lines in Orlando, thank you.
We wanted to send a big thank you to all of our healthcare professionals.
Together, we will shine as one.
I want to thank our frontline medical workers.
Thank you so much.
Seminole State would like to give a big shout out to all those healthcare professionals.
We see you. We're grateful for what you're doing every single day.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Obrigado to all of you.
Your heroics have inspired us to face this new uphill climb that we have ahead of us, and together we're going to make it through this.
You guys are the real heroes and an inspiration.
We, along with our whole team, want to thank the medical community in Central Florida for keeping us safe and healthy.
We want to thank our healthcare workers and everyone working on the front lines.
We want to thank those in the hospitals, in the clinics, in the grocery stores.
Thank you so much, and stay safe.
Queria parabenizar a todos os médicos, a todos os enfermeiros, enfim, a todos que estão trabalhando. Enquanto estamos em casa, essas pessoas estão trabalhando nos hospitais e dando o seu melhor.
We could not get through this without you, so thank you so much.
Thank you, Orlando.
Come see Lake County. It's the perfect distance away.
Hi, I'm Brian Ford, Chief Operating Officer of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I first want to thank the Greater Orlando Sports Commission and their sponsors for bringing us all the 2020 Sporties. On behalf of our entire organization, I'd like to congratulate Mr. Luke Burkett and his wife Laura for his nomination. We are all very proud of the many accomplishments, both on the sales front, but even more importantly on the community front, that we've had since we've opened our Orlando office back in 2014. And Luke has been leading the charge as our Senior Regional Sales Manager since day one. Thank you, Luke, for your ongoing extended efforts. I'd also like to congratulate the other 50 finalists. Thank you all for all that you do for sports in our community. You are all deserving of this recognition. Now more than ever, we need to continue to come together as a sports community, and you're leading the charge. On behalf of our entire organization and our community, words can't express how thankful we are of all of you.
Hi, this is Chuck Henderson, Chief Field Operations Officer for the American Diabetes Association. I wanted to take a moment to give Cesar Cesario a huge shout out. Cesar, congratulations on this well-deserved nomination and recognition. You are truly the heart of the success of this cycling event. Thank you for all you do for the 34 million people living with diabetes.
Hello everyone, my name is Alan Gooch from the Orlando Sports Foundation Cure Bowl, and tonight we want to congratulate our Orlando Sports Foundation staff for their work establishing a successful FBC mortgage, March to Cure, presented by Lincoln Properties. A big shout out to Becca Rogers, Paula Wyatt, Matt Stover, Lindsay Meyer, Nate Blythe, Kelly Walston, and Mark Line. And thanks to you, Central Florida, with your help, the Cure Bowl has raised $3.8 million for cancer research. Thank you, Orlando. We can tackle this.
It's the 2020 Sporties, Greater Orlando's Night of Champions, presented by Orlando Health.
Our next award is a special award for this evening. Paul Johns, Chief Operating Officer at Orlando Health South Lake Hospital and Chairman of the Greater Orlando Sports Commission Executive Board of Directors, will present tonight's Chairman's Award of Excellence, sponsored by Pizza Hut. But first, let's introduce Ariana Bowman, Marketing and Events Coordinator for Pizza Hut.
Chairman's Award of Excellence.
On behalf of Pizza Hut and our 101 stores, we are honored to sponsor the Chairman's Award of Excellence. It is my pleasure to introduce Paul Johns.
Chairman's Award of Excellence honors a role model in the Central Florida region that has been a long-term contributor to not only the Sports Commission, but also to the local community. The recipient of this leadership award embodies strengths in customer service, entrepreneurship, and team building, and is recognized for the passion, integrity, and collaborative spirit.
In 1964, 7 years before Walt Disney World's existence, Illinois businessman Nick Butcher purchased the Florida Country Club. Nick renovated the course and clubhouse into the 1,200-acre complex now named Mission Inn Resort and Club. 56 years later, Bud Butcher, the youngest son, oversees Mission Inn and serves as the general manager and co-owner of the resort, along with his 5 siblings. Bud has kept his father's philosophy on service by treating every customer as a good friend. Mission Inn Resort and Club features 176 hotel rooms and 36 holes of golf, including El Campeon, ranked the number 16th course in the world by Golf Advisor, and Las Colinas, ranked one of the best courses to play by Golf Digest. The resort has a family environment, rich in both history and tradition. Bud has dedicated his life to the expansion of tourism and development in the greater Lake County area for more than 40 years. He currently serves on the Lake County Tourism Development Council and has become a staple on the Greater Orlando Sports Commission Board of Directors for many years.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinguished honor to welcome Bud Butcher, the recipient of the 2020 Chairman's Award of Excellence.
Paul, thank you very much. It is a real honor for me and for my entire family to receive this wonderful award. Our journey has been a lot of fun over the years. We came here in 1964 when my dad and my brother bought what was then the Florida Country Club. And over our lifetimes, we have built what we think is one of Central Florida's and Florida's finest resorts, the Mission Inn Resort and Club in Howey in the Hills, Florida. We offer 2 championship golf courses, marina, meeting space, 4 restaurants. But probably the thing I'm most proud of is what my family and I have done together. I am the youngest of 6 children. Today I am 63, my brother Bob is 78, and Bob, myself, and my 4 sisters have put this together with the help of my brother-in-laws and staff that are just wonderful. We are very dedicated to the community. We are appreciative of what we have earned, what they have helped us build, and I am humbled to receive this award on behalf of the family. Thank you, Paul, very much. Thank you.
To help us with our final Sporty of the evening, the Greater Orlando Executive of the Year, presented by Orlando Health, please welcome our city's biggest sports fan, City of Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer.
Executive of the Year.
Our nominees for Executive of the Year come from various sports organizations in the community, and each have unique talents and skills, and all share something in common: hard work, determination, and an incredible desire and passion to make Orlando the top sports destination in the country. Let's take a look at the finalists for Executive of the Year.
The nominees for Executive of the Year are Alan Gooch, Orlando Sports Foundation; Alan Johnson, Orlando Venues; Kurt Camperman, USTA National Campus; Farron Kelly, ESPN Wide World of Sports; Alex Leto, Orlando City Soccer Club; Alex Martins, Orlando Magic; Penny Parker, Rollins College; Ricardo Villar, Florida Cup; Sherry Wheelock, Special Olympics Florida; and Danny White, UCF Athletics.
Joining us from Orlando Health, please welcome Jackie Hayter, Director of Marketing and Partnerships.
On behalf of Orlando Health, we are honored to present the Executive of the Year Award. And the Sporty goes to Alan Johnson with Orlando Venues.
Thank you for this great recognition and award as the Executive of the Year for the Sportys. I want to thank the Greater Orlando Sports Commission and recognize all the other nominees. I'm truly honored to be included in such a great cast of folks who lead our sporting industry in Central Florida. I accept this award on behalf of the great team I have at the Orlando Venues Department for all they do every day, all year long.
Thank you so much to the Greater Orlando Sports Commission for this recognition.
I would say that it's not about me, it's about the entire front office of Orlando City.
I would also like to congratulate my fellow nominees who are all extremely worthy of this honor as well.
I can't wait till we have fans back in the building and we can celebrate what we do best, which is deliver great sports for this community.
I feel honored to have been nominated alongside such talented sports professionals.
Thank you again, and go Magic.
I promise to use this platform to shine a light on Black women in sports.
Congrats to the other nominees.
And to our student athletes, who without you, this would not be possible.
Thank you for this incredible honor. I must say 2020 has truly been an unbelievable year in so many ways.
But together as a community, we have started the rebuilding process.
I'm representing the leaders and the cast at the ESPN Wide World of Sports.
Thank you so much, and go City.
You continue to inspire and motivate me every day.
A huge shout out to the entire Orlando Venues operations team.
It's an honor to be considered for an award like this among such a distinguished group of professionals.
Congratulations to all of tonight's nominees and winners.
Hi everyone, a big thank you for this amazing nomination.
I'm truly honored to be included in such a great cast of folks who lead our sporting industry in Central Florida.
We're proud to represent this university and this wonderful community.
Big thank you to the Orlando community for embracing the national campus.
And I'll trade all these awards and anything for us to get back to
putting people on the stands and allowing people to go and have fun.
At Special Olympics Florida, we believe sports reveals the champion in all of us.
And for recognizing our university's leading efforts in building community through esports.
I'm also very proud to be representing all of the women who work in the sports industry.
I want to congratulate all the finalists for this wonderful recognition.
Hope you guys enjoyed the evening, and thank you again.
Congratulations to all the nominees and winners tonight.
I work with amazing people, and I love my job.
The Orlando Sports Foundation raised $3.8 million for cancer research. Thank you, Orlando.
Congratulations to all of tonight's finalists and all of tonight's award winners.
I love being able to use the beautiful game to serve the greater good for all of those that live, work, and play here in Central Florida.
Thank you all very much. Always believe in magic.
I would also like to thank leadership at Orlando City Soccer Club for providing me with the opportunity to run the stadium.
And thank you to my amazing coworkers at Osceola Heritage Park.
I want to thank all my coworkers here at Orlando City, especially all the ones that were nominated.
And congratulations to my fellow nominees.
To have been chosen among such great talent makes this award that much more special to me.
Here's to calling many more Solar Bears wins this season, and maybe, just maybe, that first ever Kelly Cup.
And I can't say thank you enough to the selection committee and all the sponsors that made this event possible.
I also want to thank Orlando Health for this opportunity.
Congratulations to everyone who participated.
I'd like to begin by congratulating the other finalists.
I hope to see everybody out at Bay Hill in March. Thanks again.
And most importantly, probably the viewers for not being so hard on me on my Twitter takes after a difficult result.
And finally, most importantly, you, the fans. You make it fun. You make it worth our time.
It's time to celebrate.
And once again, this is a huge honor.
Congratulations to Alan and Bud and all of our winners tonight. As we close our program, and on behalf of our staff at the Greater Orlando Sports Commission and our board of directors and corporate partners and stakeholders and the thousands of volunteers, I want to thank all of the great people here at News 6. Jeff, David, Bob, Rich, Philip, Ivan, Derek, Chris, Steve, and Jamie. A heartfelt thank you to all of you for pulling tonight's event together during these unusual circumstances. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank our great funding partners across the great state of Florida, including Governor DeSantis, Mayor Demings, Mayor Dyer, and our partners in Osceola, Seminole, and Lake County, along with Angela Suggs and the good folks at the Florida Sports Foundation. Congratulations again to all the finalists and sporty winners. We'll very much look forward to being back with you again next year. Have a great night.
Congratulations to all of our winners tonight, and thank you for watching the 2020 Greater Orlando Sporty Awards. Have a great night.